ever see like I will. Okay. So on the screen, you're going to have the name of the streamer on the bottom left, and on the right, it's myself. Uh, I can't see any hear you, but nothing is happening on my end. What you mean? Ah, here we
The heck?
go.
There you go. Uh, difficulty is the name of the game, and this is the word that it sprays. Ugh. Twitch
Well,
is a
well,
pain
well.
in the.
We make it. We make it happen, my friend.
Yeah, for that I need a drink. Nothing more fun than malt liquor in a brown bag. It's like a corner store cough syrup right here.
Yes.
See?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not
Oh,
about cheesecake tonight, because
I
first
don't
thing
eat
first,
cheesecake.
when I arrived to Philadelphia, and I was in the bus from the airport bringing me to my hotel. First things first, welcome to Philadelphia. If you're looking for something to eat tonight, try a specialty, the cheesecake.
Cheesesteak, you mean?
Yeah,
You said cheesecake.
yeah, cheesecake.
No, it's cheesesteak, not cheesecake.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like they take like the meat and they dice it up really small. And then
Okay,
they put it in an amoroso roll with cheese, and then they melt it, and then that's like the most complicated thing that the rest of the world can't make.
okay. Yeah, but
Oh,
it's I don't know. Oh, I don't know why Gatsby has to be so beautiful. Lol. Fiery Revenant says that.
Gatsby has to be so beautiful. Yeah, beautifully flawed, beautifully damaged, and dead inside. I love the hell out of you guys, but for me to be on this show, I had to jump through so many hoops. I figured I was like applying for a job. First, I had to get the dirty Google Chrome browser, which now they know all my shit. So thank you Google. I mean, I can't pronounce that guy's name who owns that garbage company. Still, just garbage. Then Twitch is like, hey, let's re-verify your number. It's like, you know why I took that off? Because you got doxxed. Because I had all my information on your platform, so I got called when I was on stream one night. So now they have my number again. You rat bastards. It was all a trick, and all for you, Eric, because that's how much I love you. So salut,
Salute to you, my friend.
salut with cilantro like sriracha sauce. Let's see, the legendary great Twitch entertainer of our generation, one and only Great Gatsby in the house. Yeah, we'll see how we feel about that in 5 minutes. Before I get deplatformed or I accidentally drag Eric down in flames with me, so for that I'm sorry. Merci beaucoup, my friend.
Merci beaucoup. For first
Merci
of all,
beaucoup! Merci beaucoup! Merci beaucoup!
first Gatsby, thank you very much for accepting to be the one who accept to try this new feature like we do on
Yeah,
Discord. People on YouTube who make podcasts with they have two screens like um, off the record or another wrestling podcast on YouTube with Steven Larson. They have both screen. They have OBS, but now they try to copy this on Twitch.
it's still new. So the problem was it said it was only supported by the Chrome browser. I use well, I don't want to tell people what I use, but I mean still, so it's only supported by the Chrome browser, and then like you said, you have a verified number. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's security protocols. I get it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And we all know I'm paranoid about that. So I mean, like, let's just here you go.
Well, but we can see you tonight without being on your stream, so no bot attack from you tonight, thanks to
No,
me.
no, they'll come attack you.
Oh, I've been attacked by bot followers before, so
Yeah, they're pain. When that happened to me the first time, you were the one that was nice enough to educate me on that. So for that, I thank you.
oh, you're welcome, man.
Mhm. Yeah, and
Um,
it's like again, like this is for you and always you because you're always so generous to all of us. And like you don't have to mod like you do. You don't have to dedicate yourself like you do, but you do. For like everybody in this room, I have seen you like put on like your Robert Stack like trench coat and thing and go update as like you moderate and do all kinds of stuff. So
uh,
update.
yeah.
So this is another way of me just saying thank you for you being you.
You're welcome. Thank you for the kind words, man.
Of course, I just hope you don't regret this when your viewership drops to zero.
Uh, I don't know, but it's all about the viewers and about me. It's about the viewers. I stream for the
I'm glad you have me
viewers.
on.
Yes. That's why I chose you to be the guy tonight. But
Well, let's hope you chose wisely and you drank the cup of a cop and not like turn to dust.
yeah.
Anybody know what that's from?
No.
Indiana Jones.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark when they're like picking the cups,
Okay, okay.
and then Sean Connery's like, Junior, pick the right cup. And Harrison Ford's like, get the fuck away from me. Oops, sorry, I didn't know if I'm allowed to curse or not.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a family-friendly show. You should have went over the rules with me.
Mhm. Well, I remember Indiana Jones not alone, not very good because I know what he is because George Lucas, Steven Spielberg worked together to create Indiana Jones after Star Wars, but
Yes.
um, but I was thinking the Indiana Jones was over, but they're doing another one.
Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started.
You know, it's they do remake after they do reboots. They want profit. So if the movie work, eh, now they choose The Rock for Black Adams and Black Adam, eh, and now
I didn't see.
they
I didn't see it. I didn't feel the need to see it. I mean, I like Shazam, and they said they filmed it in Philly, but there was like so many loose things about it. Like I could point it out left and right. Like they did the whole Christmas museum thing wrong. I've been going down there since I was a child, and I was like, wow, they really butchered this. They couldn't just use Love Park. They just put a bunch of wooden houses and weird like aesthetics. They could have just set it up the way they would always set it up. What else? I mean, they got the SEPTA bus right. I think that was the only thing they got right in the Shazam. But it's like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where they use exterior shots of Philadelphia, but they film mostly everything in LA.
yeah.
Not to say they're frauds. I mean, like Rob McAnally is actually like a Philadelphia native. I've had the pleasure of meeting him several times. He's a nice man,
Mhm.
and I think DeVito's a Jersey guy. I think.
Mhm.
Feel free to fact check me on that, but I think DeVito's a Jersey guy.
Okay.
Tell me
Okay.
why you got me. It's like any questions or like anything you want to like talk about, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You remember we talked on Discord, we're about to do a kind of podcast with kind of video about talking about Super Sentai and
hmm?
Ultraman and Kamen Rider, but this weekend I was watching Tokusatsu or the on Twitch they call Tokushutsu, like the Shoot Factory, Shoot Studio that I sent you the link before.
I
And
watched that clip.
I was watching the Time Ranger, the Japan version, the original version that become Power Ranger Time Force, and
Oh yeah.
the character. in the show who have the green hair in the show in Japan. At the episode 26, have a Philadelphia Flyers jersey on him. I think myself, I didn't know that Philadelphia have some fans in Japan because Japan is not a hockey country, you know. But the worst is, um, I remember they had in Europe during the season games of the NFL in England, Mexico, but they play an NHL game in London was Chicago Blackhawks and my own team, but Japan never got some. I think Japan got a football match in the past, but hockey in Japan. I don't even remember if the Japan have a national hockey team for the Olympics or the World Junior or the. But
Now you got me curious. I'm gonna defer to Mr. Internet to figure this one out.
okay,
Japanese national hockey team. Yeah, I've never heard of like never heard of like hockey in Japan.
mm-hmm.
Like I've heard of like anime and like monster attacks, but like never hockey.
Okay,
Japanese men's national hockey team. They have something called the International Ice Hockey Federation.
yeah, all it's the World Championship of hockey is run by them.
I mean, like they're cool looking uniforms and stuff. Like, look at that.
Yeah,
They kind of look like if anyone's ever played that old ice hockey game for the Nintendo, like it
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
looks
The
like
first
that.
game are the ice hockey. Oh my God, the beginning of
Oh,
hockey.
Blades of Steel. Blades of
Blade
Steel
of
is
Steel,
legit.
yeah, from Konami,
Yeah, because it's like
yes.
you could fist fight and then you can play Gradius, like the first level of Gradius, and like during the halftime.
Yeah, Blades of Steel was. They even get a portable game, Blade of Steel game, in the
Yeah,
past.
that was a Konami great. With all these remakes are coming out, remake Blades of Steel. I would actually buy a sports game again in my lifetime. The closest thing to a sports game I buy is like a wrestling game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
The WrestleMania game, the arcade
Yeah, we got
game.
Gatsby Bot here too. Gatsby Bot, hello, hello, hello. That's enough of him. I don't
um,
know why I made. I don't know why I made that thing. I was just like, oh, this could be a great thing, and it's just like, it's just as forgettable as, you know, um, when you wake up in the morning.
yeah.
I mean, I do have a hockey game that I've been. Actually, here I'll show you. So, I got this from a company called the. Oh, I'm showing you. I'm backwards. It's called It's Super Blood Hockey. I've been meaning to stream this. I just haven't had the chance. I had you in mind, you and Desmond in mind, because you guys are such hockey fanatics.
Okay.
And then it's basically like you make a hockey. You guys are a bunch of prisoners and stuff like that, and you make like a hockey team in prison, and then you gotta like play a game and kill other people and stuff like that. It's from my good friends at Premier Edition Gaming. I met them at a convention called Too Many Games. The good guys.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good game. I figured. I mean, I don't know. You have a Switch, don't you? I don't remember if you do.
No, I got the Xbox 3, Xbox
Okay.
One. I got a PlayStation, but not having the console. I still have my PlayStation account. Um, I don't have a Switch though.
You should get one. You should get one. All the Pokemans and Mario games and weird games like this that you could play, at your fingertips.
Yeah, I know that many people have a Switch. Toxico Math have one.
Yes, he does.
Maybe in the future. We'll
The
never know.
future?
Maybe, maybe. I don't predict the future, but you know,
What are you talking about, you Canadian? Like, we all know the future.
ah, my God. Ah, we love, we love the future is only people ahead, like people living in Australia. They know the future. They are in the future. They always been the first to go straight to the new year before us. And I have a friend from Australia, also Mark, was a mod of the channel here. But, well, now he's not streaming because he's working.
Understood.
Yeah.
Life takes you in different directions. Like, I never thought I'd be streaming. I mean, you've been at this for a minute. How long have you been at this? Like a couple of years?
Yes, I'm here since 2016.
There you go. I mean, I've been here since 2021, I want to say.
Hmm.
Yeah, 2021. Oh, there's Super Sour Punch. There he is.
Super Sour
Super Sour
Punch, how
Patch
you
Kid.
doing?
Every time I see him, it's like, I always just feel like eating a fucking thing of Sour Patch Kids. I don't know why. It's just like the font's green, and then it's just a sour. I mean, it looks like it says soda,
Hmm.
like you're sober, but with a W, not the B. Maybe I shouldn't drink at night.
I have so many problems with my health. I think drinking is not the good idea.
No, I mean, I'll drink for you then.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah. How do you know how I say what's a good like toasting like thing in Canada?
Cheers.
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 Sounds British. Like I know
Like,
you guys are in that UK. I know you guys are in that UK umbrella, but I mean like still like Uh, all right, teach me something French. Like what would I say in
santé.
a French toast? Hmm.
Santé.
Satay.
Oh, yeah, it's the word health in French.
Satay.
Santé. I will write you in the chat.
Yeah, yes. Write me in the chat because Vampy tried this in Portugal and it was like a nightmare.
There we go. If we wish someone good health, it say good bonne santé, good health.
Santi.
Yeah.
Well, Sante, my friend.
And we
In Nova Scotia, we all yell "Sabil" and drink.
sociable.
It's embarrassing because I do have French ties that I'm very ashamed of.
Uh huh.
But my mother's maiden name was Lefevre, so that tells you everything.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm one of you. I'm one of you, just not educated.
Tell me, Gatsby. How's your character arrive? What been the spark of create your character, the mask and everything that bring you to streaming and be wearing that skull mask and your character? Because you know there's always something that bring someone to streaming and create a character. Like Pokemon is not, it's a character. uh,
Um, I don't know what you're talking about. This is what I really look like.
okay.
This is who I am. Like this is not a mask. No, it is. It is. Um. All right. I've told this story many times, but this is a different audience. Um, it came from bitterness. It came from sadness. It came from a desire to change, a desire to be something different that I was not, who I am.
Mhm.
It came from heartbreak, and it came from an inspiration of a close friend, Tuxedo Mask.
Okay.
Um, and it also came with the perils of putting yourself out there on the internet, which you have firsthand seen that I've experienced within the last 3 months, why I choose to do what I do. I have received threats, phone calls, letters. Like, it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know I say some off-color things, but I don't think I'm that bad to where I'm deserved to be attacked. Like the way I do.
Mm-hmm.
And I still do this because friends like yourself and everybody in this room who we mutually know, it's worth it. You know, until there's, how do I put this? Until something dire happens to where my life is like hindered by this, I'll continue. But it's just that it showed me that who's real and who's not. And you, my friend, are definitely one of my favorite people in this world. That's why I'm here. Now I know we
Yeah.
got a little off. Now I know we got a little off topic. That's the reason for the mask, the voice, the like this and that, like because I always had a feeling that if I was a little too open with things, it would be a lot worse. Um, this was just as a way to outlet for I was with somebody for a long time. It didn't work out. I'll never mention names. I'll never mention details.
Mm-hmm.
And this was just a way to go on with my life, try something new. This is something I wanted to do for years, but it was always like an agreement with within that confines of that relationship that that party would not be happy with this. And me, it's like I try to be fair and I try to be comparable. Not anymore though. It's like I feel sorry for the next person who's with me. It's like it's my way of get out. I mean, I'm not that cruel, but I mean, like but I am. But at the same time, it's just I'm grateful for the experience. Like I complain at times, I say things, I do things, but I'm grateful for the experience. I'm grateful to meet friends like you, EGU, to start the returners Discord, with you guys are all part of,
Mm-hmm.
to share my love for gaming, to share things like you share your hockey, your Canadian heritage, like your passion for like this, that, and the other thing. I admire you for that, and the struggles that you endure that we've talked about off stream,
Mm-hmm.
like that make you a stronger, more brighter man, and like I said, the love and dedication that you give to us all. We like we never ask, but you're there. I've had nights where I've had 20 of years, I've had 2 of years, and you've always been in that slot. And you don't have to be, but you are, and for that I appreciate you always. That's why, like it's like I send you like games to Canada because why not? I
Mr.
don't know if you
Walker Surge in the chat. One of my longest follower and friends.
well, I'm gonna follow him right now because any friend of yours is a friend of mine. Oh
And
wait, I
if
followed him.
you
I
see on
followed
my,
him already.
if you see upper the chat in the gifted sub section, he is
Okay, I
the
see.
number 2 all-time gifted sub to 14 gifted sub on my stream. This man is a legend of Twitch. He's, I've been subscribed to him for 36 months.
It's a long time.
Long time. A art rat subscribed to me, resubbed to me for 39 months. So next month she will be 40 months. She's sub to my stream.
Oh, to continue what you asked me, the name. Do you want me to tell you why I came up with the name?
It's your choice. Um,
No, that's fine. That's fine.
okay.
So, Adilio Joseph Gatsby.
Mhm.
Adilio is my grandfather's name.
Okay.
Joseph is my father's middle name, and Gatsby was my favorite book growing up
Okay.
because I loved the Gatsby book because I just thought it was a different type of thing where there was a man who had everything, absolutely everything, but he wanted that one thing at the cost of his life, and he did anything he could to get it, even like played dirty. And then, even though he sacrificed everything for that woman, when push came to shove, she didn't give shit to him. And then she went back with what she hated because she wanted money, security, and just whatever. And just like that, you could have like the biggest crowd around you, but still be the loneliest guy in the room. And like growing up, it's like I reflected on that, and that's why I chose Gatsby. Now, my Twitch journey, I've met like five other Gatsbys,
Okay.
and, and I'm friends with all of them. But I mean, like I met one recently. His name's Bulletproof Gatsby, and he said his reason of the naming was that what if Gatsby was bulletproof, like when they shot him? Like, what would that have been up like? And I said he would have been absolutely miserable because he would have found out the love of his life was just using him for his resources.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, that's the whole wherewithal mystery. The skull mask was just it was a joke.
Okay.
I didn't really want to show my ugly face on camera, so I go and buy a $6 Halloween mask, and here I am like a year later.
Well, um, I begin to streaming. Uh, my first game I was streaming was Mass Effect on Xbox.
I love that game.
I was not showing camera because the Xbox, the Kinect, I did not have the Kinect. I was only streaming from the console because they have in Xbox you can stream from the platform. There was Mixer also in the past, but Mixer,
I remember that. I never used it, but I knew about it.
yeah. So a lot of my friends on Periscope they was streaming on Twitch, and
Periscope. Wow, that's a way back when.
yeah, 2015, and
Twitter had the remnants of that, and they dropped the ball. Periscope was the shit, and then they just
yeah, yeah,
dissolved it. Yeah.
yeah. They
Mr.
now,
Mr. Musk might bring that back, so cross your fingers, right?
yeah, yeah. Many
Yeah,
people I
yeah.
know ask for this for return, and so I opened an account on Twitch, and I became affiliate by a raid of 15 people, my biggest raid ever. And the one who raided me was a female from Twitch called Lane. And Lane is a woman from Long Island, New York. And she was doing some positivity streams, but she have a disease that make her stop the streaming.
Mm.
And I continue to I make my first batch of people or follower was the people make the transition from Periscope to Twitch. They was on my stream, and I traveled 3 times to New Jersey to meet because uh, many people was from this area. But I met Artrat on Periscope, and by the way of someone else. And my first moderator was from Periscope, and she do not stream on Twitch, but she accept to be my mod. And then I was never on. Okay, Artrat, you was not on Periscope, but I know someone from Periscope who was knowing you, I think, in the past. So we can talk in another time about that. So then I asked Hartrat see if he want to be my moderator because I love Hart. You know, in my hometown of Montreal, we are a city of art and culture and music because the main part of the city is architecture. And there are a lot of people go to my stream and they say, "Oh, but you come from Montreal," and a lot of people goes completely thinking about my city, and they always love their time here. But the other thing is, what happened is many people I know from the first times they leave the platform or they change to other things. And at one moment,
You said you love art. Do you like the likeness?
yeah, you're a great guy, by the way.
There's your
No,
self-portrait of you, Eric.
okay.
Done in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I talk to myself. Okay,
Go ahead, continue.
nice, very nice. Um, then I met a lot of people I know, and I was part of one community, and then I switched to another community, and I met Fiery from another community. That he create his community, and I joined his EGU and all the people around EGU, and then I met you, I met Belfast, and I met a lot of other people. But sometimes I invite some people in the community, but they never really give or join in streaming and the collaboration.
It happens because people like the Discord hop, or they just want somewhere to throw their links or whatever. It's like, hey, watch my video, follow me on this platform, like talk tick and all that other garbage. But I mean, but one of the things that EGU is very different is that the sense of community. I
Hmm.
mean, I swear up and down, I'll say this to the day I go cold, is that I don't think I ever would have got affiliated if I didn't have the pleasure of meeting yourself, Desmond, Tia, Fiery, Aunt Rat, etc.
Hmm.
I had a lot of help during the way from Raina the Nico, Kobo Retro, Tuxedo. It's we've all come together. So, but EGU is like the center focal point of that. So I feel like if I never like yourself, met EGU, it wouldn't be this enriching of an experience.
Hmm.
Hence why I'm still here.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
So
nice.
now you've been talking about the origin of your character, and you've been streaming a lot of retro games, and
Mm-hmm.
you have your YouTube channel. You send me the link of the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm trying to revive that. By the way, it's deader than my personality on a first date.
Mhm. So I will go to. I think the links on my channel is on Twitch. They blocked the links for I don't know why, but uh,
Eh,
just say I will check one moment. Okay, YouTube is there. Okay, so check the gray Gatsby. Okay. Oh, go to Discord. I will go to check your video.
know what the Lunar one I posted the other night?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want
Yeah, it's
to. I want to. Okay. Open. Yes. Okay. So we have. So you have only 110 subscribers on YouTube.
and I'm grateful for each and every one.
Yeah. Of course, of course. But I on my channel I don't have many. I was like 160, and now I dropped before 150. Uh, I can't. Let's see.
I think most of those subs came from the cereal videos that Nick and I put out.
Yeah, yeah.
And I keep saying like, hey, like we got two more planned, but timing and like coordination is like kind of been like the issue with that. So our friend Tony got us a box of Doug Flutie flakes.
Okay.
Yeah, Doug Flutie, like an old football player. That's from
Yeah,
like
yeah.
1990.
He was
And then
playing. Yeah, Doug Flutie was playing with Toronto in the CFL.
yeah, so it's like we got and Nick's wary about eating it because we don't think there's a bag. I think it's just like a box or whatever. And I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna go all in. And then he ended up purchasing a box of 1989 like Batman cereal of Michael Keaton. And you see
Okay.
like a Michael Keaton bust on the box. But I mean, like, still, it's just like those are the next two cereal things. And then also we have I do a monthly segment with him where it's like we do his store and like we do a host guest spot like advertising. Oh, thank you for posting that, by the way. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, man.
In the near future, there's gonna be like retro tips. I was gonna do my own interview segment, which I was gonna ask you to be guest star on as well. I'm
Well,
still
it's
setting
what
that
we
up.
doing tonight, man.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, like on a more like informative thing where it's like we talk like off stream and we record it, and then I put it on that channel with your permission, of course.
Okay.
Um, and then there's other things like cooking things like retro game hunting. Like I got all kinds of plans for that channel this year, so stay tuned, everybody. And then not to mention like supporting like channels like yours and stuff like that. So I wanted to take a collection of everyone's like YouTubes and like be like, all right, look, here's other people you can watch too. Like set up like an own little umbrella network, like kind of how EGU like funnels out. It's like, oh, here's a community. Here's other streamers you can see. Here's other YouTube channels and stuff like that. Just ways to like kind of like keep the brand going and give back at the same time. Because the quote Revenant, friends not follows, and I swear I owe him $1 every time I say that.
Yes, absolutely.
And then there's also Desmond, where he, like it's like much respect, brother. And it's like every time I say that, I feel like I owe him $1 too, or like a pound. I forget what they spend over there in the Great Isle of Ireland, but like I think it's a euro.
Hmm.
So with Desmond, it's $1.50 then.
Okay. But do you got some goals for 2023? Like you say, you have something. You talk about what you want to do next, but
Hmm.
um, do you have a game that you would like to play in the future that's not out right now, but um, you wait for the game to go out to play on your stream that maybe gonna.
Oh, oh, like stuff in the future is what you're asking.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. RPG wise, when the Suikoden remasters come out in March, definitely, because Suikoden's 1 and 2, they were a big influence on my RPGing. But the all-time favorite of me, RPG wise, is Secret of Mana. I mean,
Okay.
like I know that stems away from the question, but yeah. So RPG wise, Suikoden. Horror wise, like when Silent Hill comes out, like the remaster of 2, or that Silent Hill F or whatever, the one that's in like rural Japan. Fatal Frame 4 when that comes out, because that was like a Wii release in Japan that never came here,
Mhm.
and supposedly I think it's gonna be released on all platforms. What's another one? I can't remember the name of it. It was like some kind of indie RPG. For some reason, I can't my laptop for some reason won't let me stream PC because I had Chained Echoes, and that's on Steam, and that's really good. Like someone gave me a stream key of that, and I have yet to get back into it. But I played like the first 2 hours. It's really good. You could tell it was like developed in like some kind of Unity game maker, RPG maker type setting. But Chained Echoes is really good. I would definitely recommend that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for now, that's all I have. But I mean, like, yeah, there's always games that I'm looking for. Like, I really specialize in like looking into like indie developers and stuff. Like, like I said, these people that I met at a game show, the Premier Edition gaming guys, like companies like that. Now, not like Limited Run, where it just seems like it's a collector's thing of a physical game. It's just like games that are like put out with care and like people that work hard and develop games. Like I've made games myself, but I've never published them because, quite frankly, they're very offensive. But I mean, like I would actually like to put out a proper game and stream it and just be like, yeah, I did it. Yeah, so that's it.
But I hear that there was a collection of the Mana series.
Oh, Trails of Mana collection. I actually bought that for my roommate. He got it on Switch, so it's like Final Fantasy Adventure, which is like the Game Boy one, which was technically Secret of Mana one. Then you had Second Sedetsu 2, which is Secret of Mana in America. And then you got Second Sedetsu 3, which was Secret of Mana 2, which is now called Trails of Mana.
Okay.
And that's Trails of Mana for the Super Nintendo. Not bad, but it was done better on the Switch when it was just like the remake and a remaster of like Trails of Mana. They added a lot more to it and it was a lot better. Because Secret of Mana 2 was the one we never got, and it was the very first game that I got a ROM hack translation for and played. And I'm huge on those. That's where Hack Temba came from. Like the
Okay.
streaming holiday.
Um, I'm probably going to get um, the the credit score for my Xbox, maybe to stream it for my stream. But they are probably got some other games that will come over the years. So the next the follow up of Jedi Fallen Order, a Jedi Survivor.
Survivor, yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, and the other thing is
Stream that, you will. Stream, you will.
oh man,
Survive, you must.
but your Yudo character is really number one.
It could be better.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember like when I did the Star Wars like the Star Wars special I did last year. I threw my throat out and I was like gasping because I was switching from my voice to Yoda to Mickey, back to Yoda, back to me, and I have the thing where like I put the picture over the picture, and but it's like you guys didn't see me, but I was like sitting there like gagging, but I didn't want to stop because I was having too much fun. And then I actually remember Art Rat herself, like she clipped me. I still have that clip
Yeah.
of when like Yoda's like, "You suck." I hated those Star Wars games. It was terrible. No wonder Anakin turned to the dark side. It's just like the apprentice can't play Super Star Wars. Very bad. Turn to dark side. You will. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Every time I died in that game, I just got madder and madder. No wonder he killed all those kids.
Yeah.
Revenge of the Sith.
Uh
See, it wasn't about Padme or his mother dying. He played Palpatine made him play Super Star Wars, and he lost his mind. That's the part they don't show you. I mean, it's like a deleted scene on Attack of the Clones.
okay.
You've never seen the Attack of the Clones or Clone Wars?
I'd
I
say
mean,
all Star Wars movie.
no, no, no. I'm talking about the CGI Netflix series. Well, I think
Oh,
it's Disney Star Wars now. Clone Wars.
Clone
Kenneth,
Wars.
yeah, Kenneth Casual got me to watch them. Like growing up with Kenneth Casual, he his father was like a director for like a Temple University, and we used to make movies as kids. And Kenneth really got me into like stuff like Star Wars and stuff like that. Like the shirt I'm wearing now, it's like this is the Alien vs Predator, like the arcade game,
Okay.
and so stuff like Star Wars, Alien, like even Titanic, just because it's James Cameron. Like it's just like the art of like this, that, and the other thing. So it always led to like an appreciation of stuff like Star Wars, sci-fi, and like whatnot. So even though I think Disney Star Wars is the biggest garbage pile of crap or whatever, I still appreciate that they're still trying. I mean, like Rogue One was amazing, Andor's good, The Mandalorian, pretty good, but you know, there's
Okay.
hits, there's misses, but that's life.
But I did not see. Um, I wanted to see a new adaptation of Kamen Rider from the American audience. They do Dragon Knight was Ryuki. Then they try in the 90s. They try to make Kamen Rider Black, but they make they bring him into the Power Ranger universe, but it did not belong to that. No, so they tried like the VR Troopers. They put
Oh, I remember that show.
three they put three series of Metal Heroes and one TV series called Metal this the VR Trooper. But that was really not good. But
No.
I see both series, the Metalder, the Shredder, the Gavan, the Charivan, the I see all of them because Japanese anime, Japanese live action make over 25 years of my life. And I did not talk about Ultraman or other things, but the
I want to ask you
Americans.
about two. I want to ask you about two. Um, they're like kind of offshoot shows, but one was like a really hokey one that was called Teenage Tattoo Rangers,
Mhm.
and it was these like kids that got branded with tattoos, and then they would fight like monsters, but it was just so bad. But it would had that Super Sentai like formula in it,
Mhm.
and I'm trying to remember the other one. It was like a cyber show. It was like on Disney. It was like they had the footage of all the fighting, and it was like with the old Power Rangers what they did, where
Mhm.
they had like the footage from like the '80s and stuff like that. But then they would take characters and film around that stuff and make a whole new story. I'm trying to remember the other thing. It was just like superhero samurai. That's it.
Oh,
Superhero.
Great Man.
It was so bad, but I
Great
mean, like
Man. Yes.
It was a Disney acted show, and everybody on that show you could tell was like a derivative of some kind of Disney series or this, that, and the other thing.
Thank you
But
for the lurk, Von.
Von Hecken Schultz,
Yes,
auf
Von is
Wiedersehen.
the moderator of the Discord of Fiery Femme.
Okay, well, let me give him a follow if he lets me. For some reason, my screen cut in half and I can't type in the chat. Oh, I think I follow him already. Yeah, all right, I already follow him. Cool.
Because Great Man, it's the real name of Great Man is Cyber Agent Great Man, but the the American version, Super Samurai Cyber Squad,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah. I said it
it's
wrong.
is the Great Man, but the American way. And I remember the guy, the main character, is a brother of a singer, Joey Lawrence. Is
Joey
an actor,
Lawrence
a singer.
with Joey Lawrence from like Blossom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
So
I barely remember. I barely remember that show. I remember the girl from Big Bang that not Penny, the girl that married Sheldon with his
Yeah.
his infinite wisdom. She was Blossom, I think. Amy was her name, I think.
Okay.
I was never like a big fan of Big Bang, but I mean, like it's
Well,
like they dressed like they read comics, they wore hero shirts, but I just felt like it was just for show. Like they didn't really dive into like what makes them love the comics, the games, and all that stuff. It was just an exterior just to like attract people like us that like that stuff to watch that show.
yeah.
It just seemed like it was a hierarchy of like a dude in a seat on a couch that always had to have his way, otherwise he would like throw a fit.
Well, but every people begins on television, like Tom Cruise, or he began in a soap opera TV show in the 80s before being in Top Gun and other movies.
I never knew that. What soap opera was he in?
I think it was All My Children or Days of Our
He was in All My
Lives.
Children.
Oh, Mr. Crumb.
Mr. Crumb. He had
Mr.
to come on
Crumb.
here.
Holy war. Go check Mr. Crumb.
I just woke him up, otherwise he'd freak out. Because he hates the camera. He hates anytime he sees like the green glow of that camera there, he runs. Sometimes he'll lay on the bed, but like, Huey was always the best to stream with. Sometimes the rat if I can get him, but most times I can't. But I had to have Crumb come on your show.
Okay. Nice.
Hey
Great to see you,
Crumb, do
Mr.
you have any words?
Crumb. Hope you're
Hey Crumb, do
doing.
you have any words for Eric? Feed me, feed me. See, all they want is food. So, there you go. But
Oh, I'm looking for your. My god. I have to go down. Ah, here we go. So there, Mr. Crumb. There we go. Boom. Thank you,
for some reason,
Resurrection, for the sound alert. Thank you very much.
I all right.
Okay, Artrat, are you streaming tonight? No?
All right, streaming tonight.
No, no, no. I'm asking you, are you streaming tonight?
Who me?
Yes.
Oh, this is me streaming tonight.
So you're streaming in the stream,
Mm-hmm.
but
No, I'm not. I'm just
but you're
sitting here
not
with you.
streaming.
No, 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 no. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow and Wednesday, and possibly Friday is what I'm doing this week. So,
Okay.
all right, here. What? So while I'm talking to you, I've had a dilemma, and then you can resolve it for me, okay?
Okay.
You know that this is JRPG January, and I had like 3 games. So Wednesday Returners is definitely the last story. That's the Wii game. I got that all set up. But in between, I wanted to play like another game just because it's JRPG January.
Mhm.
So I had a couple in mind. I was thinking like Secret of Mana, Lufia 2, or like some kind of retro game that I wanted to like play for everybody.
Mhm.
Could be a Game Boy one too. I mean, like there's a lot.
Oh my God!
There's
Golden
obviously
Weed is here.
there we go, Mr. Golden Weed.
The
How's the
Golden
shiny head of
Bro is
Chicago?
here.
Shiny head of Chicago, like the stabulous man that takes down the dead.
Great to
Golden
see
Weed is
you,
very
Golden Weed. How
stabulous.
you doing tonight?
And then I hear that he's got a nice butt too. But
Yeah,
that's from a
because I
source.
called him the Golden Bot before, because Vampy always go nuts about Golden Weed's butt.
Yeah, he must have like showed her. He must have like got up and like must have like been unaware that his pants were down or something like that. And she saw that, and she was just immediately entranced by that. Or he just mooned the camera and like I just wasn't there that night. But you know, still, well, I'm sorry.
I'm
I
doing
hate my.
okay. Golden Wayne, how you doing tonight?
Yeah, Mr. Weed, how you doing? I'm good. I'm good. I'm here. Um, yeah, it was like down to those two, like either Luffy or two or Secret of Mana for tomorrow night. I'll let you pick.
The Secret of Mana 2? I
Well, Secret of Mana like the Super Nintendo one, and then Lufia two.
okay. But the following game of Secret of Lunar that we see.
Oh yeah, it's here. You know what? Let me go get it. It's behind me,
Okay.
or it should be in front of me. Don't trip over your bag. So I streamed this actually last New Year's Eve last year,
Okay.
and it got a good pop. I love this game. It's an action RPG with tactical elements in it. It was it was PAL translated because for some reason there was like a series of games like the first Xenoblade, this game, and something like
Mhm.
called Pandora's whatever. I never got it. Um, they were translated in the UK because they never were intended for American releases. And then Xseed, I want to say X. Yeah, okay, I was right. The company Xseed,
Yeah.
right there. They wanted to localize it for North American audiences, but they already had the PAL trans British, like the UK translation, or like, why don't we just keep it? And then ever since then, like every Xenoblade game has been UK voiced.
Mhm.
So like even the remaster of like one, two, and then Xenoblade 3, all UK voice acted, and it's done really well. So I have no like I was actually like a big fan of the fact where it was like they did that, and then it ended up working out for like everybody who wanted to play it.
Okay.
But Last Story has a really good story. It's not that long of a game, and the characters are very well thought out. Everyone like stands out. There's a lot of drinking involved in the game. Like the one girl, like she's a mercenary, and then she just gets wasted at the end of every mission. And I think she's the funniest character in the game. But yeah, that'll be the Wednesday night RPG game, and then every other game will just be like see if I could just breeze through like a Super Nintendo or like a Nintendo RPG series for like the remainder of the month. Not sure what I'm doing in February yet. I might go back to horror games, but it's always retro horror or whatever. Yeah, it's retro horror and like role playing games. That's my Gatsby triangle.
Okay.
Wait, that's terrible. Yeah, that's a better triangle.
But the horror
Oh, hold
game.
on. I hear a clawing at my door. We might have another guest.
Oh, really?
Yes, we do. At the
It's a
door
rat.
comes a rapping, but then he hates it. It's the rat.
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Rat. He's the most hateful Maine Coon cat around, but I don't have the heart to let him outside and let him go. Oh yeah, like this cat is so full of hate that even your worst enemy would like serve you tea better than him. Like come sit on your lap.
Oh, really?
See, meow, meow. He's about to rip my face off, but I just figured I'd give him a little nod on the show.
Oh, it's
All right,
always
I'll put you
welcome.
down. Yeah, yeah. He would sooner rather be on your show than mine, and he lives here, so
Yeah.
that's how he is. Oh, hold
So,
on. Let me twitchy ear. Um, yeah. Let me. I got another thing I can do. Um, Look, it's golden weed. And then, here, if I put glasses on it, give me a second. Yeah, we can make this more fun. Yeah, headband. Yeah, big smile. Look, now it's Fiery Remnant. Uh, oh, I still wish if you remember the St. Patty's Day debacle where I printed out a picture of a certain someone and I wore his face for a couple of hours.
Mhm. Yeah, it's you're pretty talented, man. Like Archrat was is talented to drawing.
Well, um, if you don't remember, like I printed out a picture of Desmond and I taped it to my face.
Oh my god.
I thought, honestly, I wasn't sure how that was gonna go because he and I we were on the phone like the weekend before, and I said, "Hey, what are you doing for St. Patty's Day? Do you guys actually celebrate that, or is that just American embellishment?" And he's like, "We celebrate." And I said, "Guess what?" I said, "I'll dress up as my favorite Irishman the next time I'm on stream." And he's like, "Okay," but I was like, "All right, let's just gauge his reaction." So, and then when I did it, I think he was in hysterics for like a week. Here's a question I wanted to ask you.
Yeah,
What was your most like least favorite moment or most shameful moment in streaming?
my shame on my side. Um, I begin. I was beginning to have anxiety problems, like
Oh,
2016, 2017, and I was in a stream on Wednesday night, and I begin to feel like it's it was going on out of control, and I say to the microphone, uh, "I have to go. Have a great night. See you next time." In a moment after that, um, I was in a pre panic attack mode, and I cut the stream before having a panic attack, a live stream. And after that, I was having pain, but pain that I don't know why. It comes suddenly like this. And there's someone who joined my stream, say to my stream, to my chat, "Oh my god, you taking pills?" Saying that I have some kind of addiction to pills, and I explained to the guy, oh, the one in the chat, saying, "I'm having anxiety issues, and I have pain because um, no, I broke my ankle. I got a double fracture in 2014, and with the humidity outside, it was so strong that day that my leg was hurting a lot. So for that guy, I was like a drug addict, you know, not a streamer. And I took my longest break to streaming because of that. Not because I took 2 weeks off because the the Christmas time, but I told everyone that I complained to the stream, say I have an anxiety issue. I'm not afraid to streaming with a camera. And when I came back from that, I took away the cam. And my regular followers say, "Oh, you're doing. Where's the cam? You don't have cam tonight." I told them, "No, I don't have cam. But you have me streaming." And then after that, I came back to the stream with my cam, and I told them, "Look, here what it is. I'm streaming the best I can. I play the game the best I can. I have issues. Deal with this, accept me like I am, no problem." And since the people in the chat, all they respect me, they accept me like I am, and I have
As they
since
should.
like 2017, I have never got any problem on my stream. Beside the bot followers attack, none. Artra can tell you this. And Strong Beer Gaming, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Thank you very
Is this
much.
your card, Strong Beard? There he is. That's what he looks like. There's Strong Beard right there.
Yeah.
Is this you, Strong Beard? Oh, yes, the bots. Uh, oh, wait, I forgot to write Dark Souls. There you go. There you go, Strong Beard. If anything, he kind of looks like Colonel Clink from Hogan's Heroes. He just needs a Hawaiian shirt and, like, like a diet pill pyramid scheme. Like, funneled by Governor Ron DeSantis. Papa Ron, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was pretty deep, Eric, and, like, I was appreciated, like, how honest and heartfelt and vulnerable you let yourself be, because, like, you've been through a lot and you really share a lot with, like, all of us. It makes me feel silly wearing this stupid thing in the hat and all that stuff, but I mean, like, looks like Napa. Well, I guess you look like Napa with a Hawaiian shirt, my friend. I
By
love
the way,
that was one of my favorite Dragon Ball characters. He
yeah.
was, I like Dragon Ball Z.
Mhm.
Super was good, but it just didn't. It just felt like it almost felt like the Force Awakens, where it was just like, let's take the original and just, like, expand on the same thing, but just add new characters, but essentially tell the same story. Like, that's what, like, the Force. That's what Disney Star Wars was, and that's what Dragon Ball Super was. But all those stories have foundations, and, like, if you don't crack the foundation, like, the house still stands on it.
Yeah.
But to retort the question towards me, I think my most shameful moment is when I fell asleep.
Oh yeah. The night
Yeah,
you drink and Fiery Desmond and Tia try to wake you up, and I was there.
it was funny. It was funny. And then, you know, Fiery told me in quote, he said, "Here, wait, see if I can reenact it." He said, like, you're tired, you're about to go, like, take off your mask, and then you go like this, and then the camera blocks the chair, and then you walk out the room.
Yeah.
So even subconsciously, I didn't want to take the damn thing off, even though I was, like, passed out and stuff like that. I woke up downstairs and I forgot I was even streaming. And then when I came back upstairs, I was, like, still wearing the mask. And then I was like, oh no, how long has it been? It was like 6 hours. And I'm like, let me just walk over, turn this off, and delete this VOD. I should have kept it, to be honest, because it's just something you can laugh about now. Um, I mean, like, from what I brought up earlier, like, another shameful thing is just like, I'm not sure where the attacks or, like, the wherewithal came from, with people to start coming after me in the stream and all that stuff. And then the last time it happened, they were like, you like, we talked about this when they were DMing people like Carbonated Flame and Desmond,
Yeah. Yeah.
that, like, oh, Gatsby's trying to steal your money and stuff like that. I was like, geez, all I want is your love and affection. I don't care about money. I make my own money doing a job I hate. At the same time, it's like, I want to be able to like if I make one person laugh, that's all I need. That's then I'm good for the night. Then like I can go to sleep happy if I made one person laugh.
That it's we all need happiness around this world at this time, and we
So
cannot buy
true.
happiness like we cannot buy love.
And that's
But
the other thing from Gatsby. He had all that money, and he was still miserable. He tried to buy love, and it backfired, and it got him killed. Gatsby Hot Tub Stream coming to a screen near you 2023.
uh,
Let me lose 20 more pounds, and I'll do whatever. I don't care. I'll have an OnlyFans. It'll be only. It'll be on. It'll be like not. It wouldn't be called OnlyFans. It would be called By Myself because I would subscribe to myself and only watch it, and nobody else would. Gatsby Hot Tub Stream. If it was
oh
a
my
hot tub
god.
time machine, that would be funny. All right, here's another fun question. If you could go back in time, who would you meet? It's a cliche question, but it's ridiculous. Why not?
Uh, who I met if I go back in time? Ah, my god. Okay. Uh, there's a guy, my longest relationship. I met her in Southwest Montreal, and the parents of legend of Pittsburgh Penguins Mario Lemieux was coming from this area, and he played junior hockey in my area and was drafted by Pittsburgh. And one day, at that time, my girlfriend and me, we go to the restaurant of the Lemieux family. They have a restaurant there.
Oh, real quick, Eric. Strong wanted to know: do time traveler rules apply? Now, what movie genre are we talking? Strong. Like, if Eric sees himself and he touches himself, does he like melt like in Time Cop? Or like, if he like steps on a crack, like does everyone become fascist in the future? But I'm
I
sorry.
love to
Continue,
be
Strong.
back in the future. This is I really like to be in that car.
Can I find myself? Don't you dare find yourself. You will melt into one, and then you will become a pile of goo. John Claude Van Damme showed us all that diligently in Time Cop. That is the most accurate time travel thriller ever. John Claude Van Damme Johnson sacrificed his know how to make sure we knew the rules of time travel. God
Hmm.
bless that man. And he's also a Canadian, is he not? French Canadian?
Now, Van Damme is Belgium.
God damn it.
He speaks
See, I
French,
got
but
fooled.
Van Damme is Belgium.
Okay, see, that's where ignorance is bliss for me.
Oh, Nicole Lillian. Welcome to the stream. First time chatter. How you doing tonight, Nicole? And your boyfriend Bebop was here tonight, so the
I will
couple
give
is
her a
here.
follow because I love those cat emojis. Nickelodeons. I gave you a follow because I love those cat emojis. And we all got to support each other. Here's another $1 the Revenant. Friends, not follows. I'm gonna write him a check and mail it to him. Goddamn royalties.
Thanks for the tab, Nicole.
All right, have a good night. Take care now.
So I'm going to check the time. We 9:20. I think Fiery as goes live. I got
Okay.
well
I should probably
Gatsby.
skedaddle to bed. I should probably
Gatsby.
skedaddle to bed. But Eric, we could do this again. It's an absolute pleasure. I won't uninstall the damn Chrome browser just because of you.
We can bring. I can have 5 guests, maximum 5 guests in the guest mode, in the guest star mode. I
Well, with the
try
way we
it
all like to
tonight.
talk,
I try it tonight. It work. It of course takes some time, but
Yeah.
Make it work.
Well, I'm glad I was your guinea pig with this, but if you're gonna have five of us on the way that most of us like to talk, we're gonna need some kind of system, like where somebody holds like a conch shell or something, or like a booze bottle. Like it's like, all right, I'm holding the booze bottle. I talk, you guys listen, and then I put down the booze bottle, and then you talk and all that. Otherwise, we're gonna be talking on top of each other. It's gonna
Yeah,
be a
I'll bring
nightmare.
Belfast and Fiery. We're going to talk all the time. And I will
All
a
of us.
judge. I will do like a judge in the courthouse. I will take him out the hammer and hit on the wall.
Dude,
Order,
only if
order,
you
order, order in the
only if you
room,
wear the wig.
order.
Only if you wear the wig, then you win. That's for sure. But if you're not wearing the wig, I can't take you seriously.
Oh, I don't have wig here, but anyway, I will try
Then make
something.
one. Um, one thing I will share with you: scissors, markers, tape, and construction paper are a streamer's best friends for props.
Okay.
It's cheap. It's cheap, and it's just like Fiery's got the ninja headband. I draw one for like 2 cents. Like he's got that nice metal one. Make one out of toilet paper tubes. It's like I like that,
Okay.
and it's like I've done things where I've taped things to my head, or like I've made props out of construction paper. Like I haven't done anything like that in a while. I should bring that back, but I'm just saying like you should try that too. Just get like creative, like make props and stuff. Like I have puppets. I have animals. I have a bearded dragon in that cage here. I drink. I just say what comes out of my mouth, which gets me in trouble. But I mean, like this is my way. Like this is what I do,
Yeah.
and I appreciate your interviewing skills and like the thought, like you thought of me out of anybody. You wanted me to come on here, so for that I thank you. No, he's getting trashed. Go ahead, you take that.
Well, thank you,
But
Gatsby, for being here tonight and for your telling who you are, and we're going to see you next time on Twitch on
tomorrow.
tomorrow run on Thursday night. Tuesday night.
Tomorrow, Wednesday for sure. I'll announce Wednesday night what happens after Wednesday night. Maybe Kenneth and I will do something Friday, depending on like where he goes.
Hmm.
We'll figure it out. Yay, drunk puppet. Yeah, he passed that already. He couldn't stand the coconut rum. That shit is. It's sweet. It's more sweet than it is alcohol potent. But I'll talk forever, so I don't want to hold you up. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you sacrificing your monetization for me. So thank you. And I hope we can do this again soon.
Okay, thank you, Gatsby.
All right, much love, much respect. Desmond, a pound and a half.
And thank you very much for being here and your support and your friendship and everything you done for my
Always.
stream too.
You never have to thank me for friendship, but I always have to thank you for like, modding my streams and stuff like that. I appreciate you always, and everyone here should too. So everybody, give Eric like a penny or something like that. Like show him you love him.
But thank you for the kind words again, Gatsby.
Always, much love, much respect. Good night, my friend. You take care.
Take care, man. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
And we go back to the chat room. Boom. And the guest star